Raw. Oh, I need a hype man.
For what?
For me. I like you.
Let's go, Jill. Let's go. Woo!
Oh shit, Ric Flair came. Are we rolling?
Yeah.
We are rolling, okay.
Let's go, Jill. Come on, you can do it. Woo!
Fuck. That's my Flavor Flav. Alright. We're talking about... What the fuck are we talking about?
So this is pretty much from the other box that we pulled from the Godlike box. So we already pretty much talked about like what has potential viability, and we already talked about like what the first box had viability in. But these are more cards that I feel like are also viable as well, just in case people are still skeptical about like box pulls. So
Yeah. So let's talk about the first card. Let's talk about the Buster Blader card, the one that everybody's been wanting.
So this is the reason why the Buster Blader stuff has been going up, correct?
Yeah, what's it like $3 up higher than it usually is?
Yeah.
It's the fucking, you get a special summon and a Buster Blader, and you can fuse with it when it's engraved. It's pretty fucking good.
Okay.
Let's talk about. Oh shit.
Well, I mean, like it's good to know that like Buster Blader finally like is coming true. Like is becoming like a deck, like a potential deck now more than ever.
Yeah, because you can only make a good deck if it's Yugi or Kaiba. Isn't that right, Raw? Because Red Eyes is just fucking not getting anything. Nobody gives a shit about Red Eyes
for some fucking reason.
Hashtag
It's fucking horrible.
bring Red Eyes home.
Hashtag Black Dragons matter.
Wow. Okay.
Alright, let's fucking
go to the next card. So those deities, huh?
Yeah.
Woo!
That was close. That was close. Alright, oh, shut the fuck up, Raw. I didn't. Alright, Raw, you talk about your DDDs because you know how to combo with them.
Well, these two DDDs seem to be good. They seem to be good, but in a way, they seem to be obsolete at the moment since we don't have enough support. But these two seem to have potential in a deck right now.
Big ass plays.
Big ass plays because of the Nicola right here.
What does this do?
What it does is that once it's popped from the pendulum zone, it brings out two from your extra deck. So it just resets your scale.
Yeah, it talks about free electricity and then gets fucking hammered for it by Thomas Edison.
Oh shit.
So, but pretty much
Topical.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much.
Wow, dude, you're just on a roll today, aren't you?
So pretty much, these two cards right now are obsolete till the deck comes out, since we don't have the deck right now doesn't really need a pendulum summon. So these two are most likely.
Well, what does Thomas do? We like what like just a quick recap. What does Nicola do then?
So Nicola, when it's in the pendulum zone, it boosts his I believe it boosts his
By 2000.
by 2000
Attack.
Okay, so what does Thomas do?
And Thomas,
He recycles, doesn't he? Or some bullshit. He special summons 8s from
I love that
from
you're
deck.
my card reviewer, and you're like, it does some bullshit.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, it special summons 8s from deck, right?
This is why we only get 10 views per video.
10 views per video.
It gets a DDD from your extra deck to your hand,
And most of them are from me.
which is pretty much, like I said, it needs the extra support from the structure deck.
Yeah, the reason why we just put this in
Because it has potential. It's doing really well in OCG. It
Really well in
really
OCJ.
well, yeah.
yeah, I really feel like this falls more into the like and this is why we put this in the viable category, because even potential cards that like have viability later, like yeah, this is definitely one of them, but I feel like this is more like an obvious, like this is straight up like worth getting now. This isn't something like, oh, are we skeptical about DDDs? Like no, we know this is going to be good. So this is definitely like one of the reasons.
Yeah, you sit for now.
This is
sit
the
on
box.
Yeah.
This is the sit on everything.
This
box.
is a sit on everything box, but there are stuff that will make you like instant money, like for sure.
Dark Magician.
Black Dragon, Pot of Desires.
Yeah, shit
spirals.
Shit that's worth a lot now and is
Floodgate.
going to be worth even more in a
Later,
pack or two.
exactly.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be like Wing Raiders. I keep saying that because like Wing Raiders, though, like it wasn't like a hype box, it wasn't an expensive box. The cards that came out of there, are the ones that like proved to be like a decent like chunk of bills, like the Quantums, definitely the Raid Raptor stuff, but it didn't make the box go up high. If anything, That's why I deem it like the Wing Raiders box. Because I mean, God forbid this becomes like Dimension of Chaos, where it was like, okay, like everyone kind of slept on that box a little bit, and boom, that box like shot up more because of like Cosmos and like so much other stuff in there. So
It was fucking ugly.
yeah.
All right,
Okay, so moving on.
Spirals in depth.
Yeah, so these are more Spiral cards that we got from this box. It's a shame we didn't get it from the other box, but it's a good thing we...
I mean, we did. We just didn't look at them. But
No, we didn't get these.
we didn't get the. Well, he probably didn't pull them out to the side. But
Okay, but whatever. We're showcasing them
All right,
here,
let's start off with something real basic. We'll talk about the car, which pretty much is a
Spiral gear.
yeah, it's
Big
premature.
red.
It's premature burial, but with spirals specifically because it doesn't equip. So if that card gets popped, your monster gets popped. Fucking boom, done.
That's good.
And
That's actually really good.
Yeah, these two, both under 100. I mean under 500 or lower. So machine dupe targets automatically right now. So you could do some like weird shit with like bringing out 2 of these, doing a Doulahan, putting that fucking ghost trick on top of it that goes over other ghost
You're
tricks.
joking.
I'm not.
Okay, I know we make a lot of jokes about ghost tricks on this channel, but are you being serious? Like,
Yeah.
This is actually something viable for ghost tricks.
Well, it's
oh my
We were
god.
just fucking around.
Yeah, we've always been fucking around with that.
No.
We don't know.
Okay, well,
You're
I mean,
full of shit.
No. That Doulahan.
Because when you said Doulahan, I'm like, wait, you're talking about ghost tricks. What
yeah,
the fuck?
But then Doulahan is a splashable card.
Yeah, if you
You're
have
saying
ones,
it's a generic then.
If you
Yeah.
have ones, you could put the Doulahan on top of this, and then put the other ghost trick that's a 4.
What the fuck?
But it's just to have shit over it. But you can swarm the field with these, and they help out Super Spy. Like if Super Spy's on field, you could special summon this from grave, like Chiwen from Yang Zing's, and this one you could fucking. I think if when it's sent from field, you can grab the Super Spy from grave and put it back to your hand.
Okay.
So it's real nice shit.
Okay, so moving on.
Remember, money later. Let's start off. Which high rarity card should we start with?
There's so many. Let's talk about the one that everyone's fucking going apeshit for. Block Dragon.
Fuck yeah, Block Dragon. You guys want to know what Triamids do? Banish 3, get this fucker on field, and your rocks can't be touched by, I think, card effects.
It's so crazy that like, you know, Roxanne became like a viable deck again.
Oh, they can't be destroyed except by battle.
Folks, we're gonna have a technical